welcome back to the channel, guys. We're here with another Masochist video. We were kind of on a losing streak last episode. I think I got maybe like roughly 10 losses in a row, so we're going to be changing things up. I'm going to be switching back to the water synchro deck for a little bit, at least for this one episode. Here's the deck. I didn't really change too much. I got rid of the guard dragon package just because I feel like it hasn't come up in a while where we needed it, so I'm just playing a few more trap monsters, including the Zoma that we got. We're also additionally playing 2 kaijus instead of just 1, just because I keep seeing too many towers that we can't out, so I'm just playing 2 because we can eventually out the kaiju. It's not like a huge deal. So yeah, that's really all that's changed in this deck. I think I also threw in the Maple Maiden in this deck that wasn't in there before, so maybe that comes up. We will see though. Let's just hop right into it. Not a super exciting turn. We do have the fish sonar, so that's not that bad, but overall I think we just kind of want to just set Plague Spreader, honestly. Just because Plague Spreader with the level 4 and the level 5 get us to the Trishula, so that's actually kind of nice. At the same time, I don't know exactly what they have, so either way, I think I'm just going to set the Plague Spreader zombie. And then set the trap monster. I'll just activate this right away, why not? If anything, we can always just go for the kaiju next, or not the kaiju, the masterpiece next turn, as well if we just reborn the Plague Spreader. So overall, we have 2 different plays to go for. It depends on what board they decide to set up. Looks like they are playing a little bit. I'm a bit suspicious that this might just be a bot though, just with how slow they're activating their cards. Okay. I feel like bots play this one over like any other Dark Lord as well. I think this is one they normally play. So. Same with that one. Just random cards. Not really sure what the logic is there, but okay. I think the play we're gonna go for is the Trishula, just to banish all their cards right away. I'll save the Conquistador for a masterpiece for later on. Could I actually just put pressure on board right away as well? Kind of tempted for that. Not really sure exactly if I need to though. And again, I kind of just want to save the trap for Masterpiece for now. Might be a mistake, but that's fine. Either way, we don't have game, so I think it should be okay. Okay, now they're on GMX, fair enough. I don't really think this does anything for them. Also, those excavated cards are kind of weird. They're playing like every archetype. Yeah, and they're just attacking for you. Kind of not really a surprise, I guess. Duelist. I'm not really sure if I should say it or not. I feel like it's something just either way, you're starting off the episode with a win, so that feels pretty good. Not that great. It's fine though. Let's see if we can get anything from the master pack. Okay, this is a decent Cybers card. Yeah, this is actually just kind of decent in case we ever want to make it like a Cybers pile. What is this card? Okay, Infernoid, we don't need that. Banish one card from your hand, target one of your banished monsters, special summon it into face down defense position. Okay. Not that bad. It's not great either. Just a Valkyrie card. This is just Makonko. Okay, nothing great. Just the Dotscaper, I think, is the only noteworthy card in this lot. So, kind of disappointing, but it's okay. I say that as we're not on Cybers, and I'm not really looking to play that specifically. We can always pivot to it, honestly, if it becomes a viable strategy, but we're kind of a long way from making a Cybers deck, so I think that's maybe one of like 2 cards for like a main deck Cybers engine that we have, so we're very far away from building that deck. Nothing too crazy to start things off. Just summoning a 1900 beater and some trap monsters. Okay, interesting start to things. Pretty sure they did this in the wrong way, I feel like. But okay. Honestly, I think I just discard the finish cylinder at this point. Okay. No great hits for them, but I'm okay with that. They do get to gain some life points. Okay, I think they could have targeted anything, so they should have targeted my Warrior of the Lens there. That's fine though. Okay. I'm just gonna activate this team, so no, I'll wait on the Conquistador for later. Okay. Honestly, I'm just making sure I'm not missing anything at this point. Okay, we can go for either a rank 4 play or a Synchro 8s. Okay, that is fine with us. honestly surprising. I think the safe play is actually the Blood Mephist. Just because we can only get over one of these guys with the... We can only pop one monster with the Light Dragon, so... I think I just take out the Kaiju. I'd rather let them keep the fusion for now. Okay, that's not great for us. It's like the one monster I really didn't want to see. I think I'm just gonna hold out for now. Hit him with some burn damage, that's fine. I just don't want them reviving any of their banished cards right now. Oh, that is terrible for us. At least we get the burn a little bit, I guess, but still. Oh my gosh, I'm kind of thankful for that. I'd rather have them gain that than the Red Resonator. Just to gain more life points would be really counterproductive for us. So. It is not great for us. Honestly, I would be fine if it's a Giga Cannon. Yeah. Okay. At least it doesn't have an effect because it wasn't Xyz summoned, so. They're pausing like they forgot they have an illusion monster. Okay, fair enough. I guess we just destroy the Giga Cannon and get that off the board, I guess. guy's starting to be really annoying. Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna set the follow wing, and then I'm gonna end my turn right away. That's his only target. Taking a little bit less damage. I will say Blood Mephis is really trying his best out here. Yeah, unfortunately, he's gonna get stolen. He's just too popular of a guy. Okay. Honestly, even if we blocked one attack with that monster, that would still be the end. I guess, actually, you know what? If we block the monster against the fusion, I guess it wouldn't have been game, because they can't be. Our trap monster wouldn't have been destroyed by battle, but still, I don't think we would have gotten that far, so. Kind of unfortunate. We did put up a fight though. Okay, man. Yeah, that's fine. Them searching Roar honestly makes me think that they already have the drill beam, and that's their other face down right now. Seals, fair enough. Okay. I think we just honestly just clear the seals and then set our traps. That is completely fine with us. We don't have an on-field effect. They honestly kind of paid 2,000 life points for nothing, though. Which is kind of funny, I guess. Okay. That is quite alright with us. I'm just gonna set 3 past turn. Honestly, I think I'm gonna use the Terrors of Yugioh right now. I'm gonna send the Lordly though to the grave, I'm gonna have them set the barrel. The barrel's effect only activates on normal summon, so they won't be able to get the search off with that. Iron Dragon isn't like the scariest thing in the world, I guess. It's not super great, but we actually do have an out for it next turn. Because Maple Maiden can actually out it, because we can target the Blue Eyes Abyss Dragon. So now we cannot do that. I think I'm gonna... This is rough. I think I have to save some of my points. I really wanted to use the jelly cannon in the barrel, but I think I have to get the really Abyss Dragon for now. Abyss Dragon would have been kind of a bit annoying in the long run. Yeah, that sucks. I think Soul Scissors is possibly how we out Tyrant Dragon. The only problem is the Imperm. Right now the only play we have is all level 7 Synchro. Currently all our cards will just be negated, which kind of sucks. So for now I think we just set Soul Scissors past turn. They're just gonna be able to get barreled back to their hand this damage phase, which kind of sucks. And they're setting up True Light. So overall, I think it might be just over at this point. I really need to top deck to like a special summon or something. Okay. That is something, I guess, so can't complain too much. Although they have the Imperm face down. Oh, that's not good too, I guess. Yeah, they do. They do just have Roar in the curve. Fortunately with that is trees. I think that's one of the downsides of this deck. I feel like it's just really slow right now with getting cards out of my hand. I know the other Xyz deck has like kind of a weakness with not having enough recovery. This deck is just so slow on the play to begin with. It's kind of painful at times. Okay, fair enough. You win, I will take that. The Legacy tickets, and of course the Dark World Thorns. Does this count as a Dark World card? Like, that's kind of... I didn't actually realize there was just a normal Dark World card. Like that, but fair enough. I'm not I mean, I don't think anyone would want to play it, but still. Too situational. We don't have Dark Magician, nor would I play with this card even if we had it, I'm sure. Ooh, Fire Prison's kind of an interesting card. What does this card do? If your life points are lower than your opponent's, target 2 second monsters in your grave, banish both. And if you do, draw 2 cards. Okay, not great for our deck. And Fire Prison, I think, is like kind of like okay, I think. All dragon monsters on the field gain 300 defense. That's not relevant. If any link monsters are on the field, neither player can link summon a link monster with a lower link rating than the highest link rating on the field. Monsters cannot attack except with link monsters. Apply the following effects while 2 or more link monsters are on the field. Negate the activated effects of Cyberse monsters. Cyberse monsters cannot attack, cannot be targeted for attacks, and cannot be targeted by card effects. Yeah. So this is kind of like a little floodgate. Prevents other monsters except for links from attacking, so yeah, kind of a weird card though. I don't think it really works for what we're going through or for, so I'm just gonna pass on that for now. But it is like an okay pickup, I guess, if we ever really choose to go that strategy. Except we do have a yugioh. I'm not familiar with Gusto cards. Okay, a flip, I don't even think that's great for us. Anomaly Crystal Bones. If your opponent controls a monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. When summoned this way, you can special summon 1 anomaly monster from your hand or graveyard except itself. Okay, kind of okay. We're not going for level 3s at the moment though. Uro Mage. This is kind of generic from what I remember, right? Yeah, 1 level 5 or higher Earth Warrior monster plus 1 Earth Warrior. Unaffected by opponent's activated effects during the main phase only. I think this is a new card. This is one of the newer packs, I believe. Your opponent's monsters that can attack must attack the monster you control with the highest attack, their choice of tide. When an Earth Warrior monster you control destroys your opponent's monster by battle, you can special summon 1 Earth Warrior monster from your grave or banishment. Kind of decent. Being unaffected during the main phase is pretty cool. Plus being able to revive other Earth Warriors is kind of nice. I don't know if we have a way to actually summon this though. It's the problem. I don't know what fusion cards we have. I know we have that one Cyberse AI card. Ooh, oh my gosh. This card's crazy. This card's exactly what we needed. Wow. Okay, perfect. Honestly, all of our level 7 synchros are just like kind of okay. This card is actually great. This just banishes a special summon monster and itself temporarily. This card's actually really good. Its attack stat is actually really solid as well. So that's definitely a card we can throw in. Then Gemini Amber. I don't think this does anything for us. Okay. Okay, let's hope the UR is as good as the Psy-Frame of Zeta. Okay. This card's alright. So it just negates, like, targeting, I guess, against the monster. Not fantastic. I feel like it's kind of situational at this point. So yeah, kind of cool though. Yeah, the Zeta is a huge pickup though. I think we just put that in the deck right away. Honestly, I think I can take out the Maple Maiden. As much as I think this is kind of a cool niche card, I don't think it's like the best for a deck. I don't think the attribute thing will come up ever. At least, not against most decks. Maybe against like Predaplants it'll come up, but we don't really need to worry about waters because all of our tuners are already... Well, some of them are water. I don't think the other ones really matter though. So yeah, we can just take that out for now. Rock out with everything else we got. Okay, Ocean Regeneration is kind of huge. We just don't have a target for it yet, but pretty decent card nonetheless. I think we just set the Plague Spreader Zombie and then pass turn, unfortunately. Not really sure if there's anything else we can do. Could just summon like 7-colored fish, I guess. Not really sure if that's the play. Just in case they take out the trap monster, I don't want to be left on nothing. I think that's what we're gonna do for now. Looks like we are going up against a 60 card Sky Striker deck. I didn't realize Sky Strikers played 60 cards, so that was kind of neat for me to see. The Hayate. We're just going straight for battle phase. Okay, fair enough. That's kind of weird. Sending Shark Cannon, that's kind of a weird send. You're not going to fire. I think I just used Chalice on this, honestly. I'm thinking if they dump Boomer into the grave, I don't know if they'll probably go for the fire one. Okay. That really sucks for us. Either way, they're gonna get the Kagari out of it, so. And then they would have used this to have Kagari dodge the effect of Chalice. So either way, it didn't really matter, but kind of a bit frustrating. He unfortunately does not dodge, even though he's not set anymore. That sucks. Overall, I'm not really sure if that really makes a difference or not. I feel like the rank 4 play would honestly be a little bit better. I'm thinking going for Big Cannon, or maybe even Light Dragon, I guess. So the Light Dragon won't be able to be popped by this. So I think that's the play for now, unfortunately. I would have liked to do something better. Honestly, if they destroyed one of my monsters before, okay, they're just gonna do that. At this point, I think it's just game. They also have the quick play spells. I'm realizing is now as well, so it really doesn't matter. They just have it. They have too many more options for my deck to play into. So we're just gonna go to the next game. kaiju for the Red Eyes Dragoon. Not really too concerned by that. I'm honestly more so concerned for the Drago Tail stuff. I feel like that's going to pose us kind of a bit of a problem. We're having some connection problems. I think I'm going to start off by kaijuing the Dragoon, and then I'm going to try to bait out their back row. If it's a trap card, we can chain Labyrinth Archfiend, which would be nice. Okay. Never mind. That was the plan all along, just drawing a card. Our Ferocious first draw was just too intimidating for them. Anyways, we did get 3 legacy packs, so let's just open those up with our master pack right away. Okay. This card is kind of interesting. If we ever get like cards that just like normal summon tuners, this could be like kind of good, or like not tuners necessarily, but normal monsters. This is a card just to have as a one of in the collection, so that's kind of nice. Big wave, small wave, classic card. And then the other card is another copy of Full Savo and Spear Cretin. Okay. Rarity upgrade. I was really hoping so with those 3 Thunderbolts. This is our second copy of the Labyrinth Wall Shadow. Not that we have any of the other pieces to like work with that, but it's kind of okay. I think most of this stuff is really bad. I think this card pops face-up spells and traps, I think. If the battle position of this card is changed, target 1 face-up spell slash trap on the field, destroy it. Kind of okay. And then the Watt Kinetic Puppeteer. Quick fact, you can send this card from your hand or field to the graveyard, then target 1 monster your opponent controls, move that target to another of their main monster zones. That's pretty bad. We will play this card earlier on just because it's an 1800, but overall it's not good. We did get a Yang Zine, which could be okay. I don't think this is really one of the better ones, so. And I don't think we're using, I don't think we have a Cataclysmic Field right now or any Geminis to work with, so pass on all that. The rest are just dupes, so honestly nothing super interesting out of those packs. If we ever get like a Gate Guardian package, I guess maybe we can play the field spell, but overall I don't see that happening for quite a while. Yeah, the problem is bottomless just does nothing. Okay, I'm just gonna forfeit this one and go for the next one. I want to get one more good duel in. Actually does make me feel a little bit better. You can just go for the yugioh. Sadly though, I think we just lose. Masterpiece will be destroyed. And we can't really do anything after that. So, that's just game. GG's, I guess. Okay, cool. Honestly, as I thought. Let's get one more duel in. Having tons of issues right now. I don't know why, but not a single monster in sight, really. That kind of sucks. We do have Joel to hopefully stall out their deck. And we do have trap monsters. I mean, like, it's not like the worst thing in the world, but we do need to draw one of our tuners or level 4 monsters. Hopefully, like, start actually doing stuff. Okay, Battling Ox. Battle Ox we'd like to see. Fair enough. Okay. It definitely does work for me. I don't think they're going to be adding too many cards, so I'm tempted to back to square one their monster, back to the top of their deck. Yeah, why not? I'm assuming they're not on anything at all. I think this might just be a hard deck, but let's just spin that back and then set 3 cards past turn. Just summon Zoa. Or Zoma. I'm gonna summon this no matter what. I think I just go with the bigger thing. I don't think I need to rank up into the utopic raiders. Okay. Honestly, I think we just swing in the next 2 turns and go for game. Hopefully they're just on nothing. I'm assuming so with Battle Ox and no back row, so Also, they're having tons of connection issues. I'm just now realizing. Okay. I think we can always go for Chalice if that's like a flip monster. So, not a huge deal. So you finally have a back row card, so you have to watch out for that. Okay, that's totally fine with us. Also, I'm gonna get a little greedy here. Just try to do as much damage as possible. Okay. Fair enough. That was not me. That helps me out a bit. I think I go for the overroot right away. Not really sure though. I'm just like kind of a bit scared of their back row. Do I still have... I still do have Triple Burst. Okay. That's good to know in the future, but I don't think I use that just yet. Wow, I did not expect fairies in here. Fair enough. That's kind of okay, I guess. It's not like a huge deal. Okay. That's quite alright. Honestly, I should save Chalice, but I'm just gonna prep Chalice right now. I don't want to stall out anymore than I did. I just want to finish it up as fast as humanly possible. So. Hopefully all they have is nothing, so I'm just gonna send this to the graveyard, reset the barrier's hand here. But yeah, it was nothing anyways, so that's fine with us. Assuming every card in the deck is just nothing. Triple burst to wrap things up. Does not matter. I don't need to negate that. Dual piercing, so here we go, GG's. Not really sure what they're legacy tickets, we'll take those. Just open up our packs and wrap up the episode. I'm getting a bit tired, it just hit midnight for me, so. Berserker's, it's kind of a funny card. Berserker Soul, okay. I think Summoning Curse is actually kind of an interesting floodgate. You kind of like, if you're able to go first and then just end on that, kind of good. But overall, I don't think it's really worth it at the same time. See if we can get anything good from the Masorunner. Nope. Incest field spell. I'm not really sure if this is the one I'm thinking of. Do they have more than one field spell? Oh, this is it. Okay. For some reason I thought it looked slightly different. Okay. If we ever get a Marincest strategy in the future, that could be a decent card. Nope. You do not have 6 M's. Crystron, okay. Target one face-up card you control. You cannot special summon from the extra deck for this turn except machine, synchro monsters. I'll just also destroy that card if you special summon one Crystron tuner from the deck. Okay, not super great. And World Tree, okay. Nothing really from this pack outside of the Marincest field spell, I guess. Okay. But either way, thanks for joining me for another episode, guys. I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye.